and it just cuts me off. I gotta be to work at 4 in the morning. Let me just tell you, I'm addicted to the lives with y'all. So if I don't cut it off, I'll be on till 12 at night. I'm being real with y'all, right? And my God, Papa Smurda DM me, and it hurts. And let me just finish. It hurts my feelings when I see people waiting. I hate to bring people down. I hate to, I really hate doing that. So after a while, y'all gonna have to learn. My God, Fabian will send y'all the link. If y'all come over to YouTube, we could be on there 10 of us at a time.
Yes, sir.
I'm with you already.
Don't see it? So, right. So we're gonna have to start. My God, send y'all the links, because once again, we don't have to worry about bringing nobody up, bringing nobody down. Everybody get their time, and we can all be on there. But I want to talk Lakers real quick. I want Smurda to go first, Ed Henry go second, Rage Man go third. I'm gonna be on for 30 minutes because y'all family, and I want everybody to speak their piece. Papa Smurda, you DM me. Tell me what you like and what you don't like about the Lakers. What I'm saying is this:
the Lakers is getting big men. As we see the league, like I get on Jason Kidd with the Dallas shit, with everything. You need big men to win something. Like you got Milwaukee, they got the 2 big men. Boston is big. All the Lakers doing is keep stacking the bodies. Braun ain't gonna rely on AD to be there to everything. But by him getting more big men, it takes less stress off the minutes of the fatigue that they gotta play on both ends of the court. Because you got the big men to back them up. So that helps their load by the big men. So they don't have to play the minutes. Braun ain't gotta grab every rebound. AD don't have to grab every rebound. He don't have to jump for every shot to get blocked because he got other big men back there. He could be at the power forward while somebody else at the center. And at one point, just think about it. They could play a power forward, a center, AD at the power forward, and you could put somebody like Mo Bamba or something at the 3. For real. And Braun at the 2 and Russell at the 1. That's bigger than a motherfucker. That's scary.
I mean, all right, and Henry, go ahead, your thoughts.
This team was put together, what, a month ago? Maybe a month.
I'm not a Lakers fan either. Not to cut you off. Let's have to say
no worries, brother. Month and a half ago. It's a different thing where, like, all right, if you've been with a crew for the whole entire year, so you guys had your highs, you had your lows, you guys were able to battle through that. By the time you get to the playoffs, you guys know what your identity is. Everybody knows their role. Right now, with them just being together only a month and a half, they have to go deep into the fire. Okay, when things get real tight, if you think they're going possession by possession now, playing teams like Utah and all that stuff, wait until they got to go into that play-in. And the dudes are going to have to show who probably ain't never showed before. And you got to know LeBron James, him being him, he is going to give all of his energy to making sure they which can do 2 things. It could burn him that game, or it could burn him the next series or the next team they
Hold on.
Good point.
Let me say this one thing, expand on what you're saying, because you're saying kind of what I'm saying. That's what I mean by they're trying to reserve his energy for a later run, because if he could give everything, but he don't have to use everything with big men doing other parts of the game. Forget. I just had to expand on what you said. Forget.
So my thing is, like, basically it is they're gonna have to be able to say, we need some other parts on this team that's going to have to do things that they've never done before.
Yes.
Will Braun be patient with that, knowing that you play in and then the playoffs start?
He have to.
You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, like I said, when things get tight, we've seen these guys, LeBron and AD. We've seen what their character is, especially when things get tight. I doubt very seriously LeBron James is going to wait until the second quarter to start turning it up. He's going to turn it up the very first or second possession. The stuff they're asking the guys to do, they don't do.
All right, hold on, Ed. Great point. Rage Man, your thoughts, Lakers, because everybody's high on them. I don't see why.
Just,
Your thoughts, Rage
piggyback
Man.
off what the two earlier just said. This is a last minute thing, man. I mean, you pick up Tristan Thompson to get boards and be a backup piece for AD. I mean, let's go further back. If that's what you wanted, I mean, why get rid of JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard? I mean, you had them at the beginning. You just same thing when you needed a point guard. You got rid of Schroeder and Russ, and then you needed some wings, but you got rid of Ingram and Kuzma. Like, what are you really doing? They don't want to win. It's a last minute thing. It's not gonna work. They're gonna get knocked out early. So.
I hope they do though.
So now I'm gonna say this. I got them beat in Minnesota, but I won't be surprised if Minnesota beat.
Not
like
at
I
all.
really won't.
I mean, they got Cat and Gobert,
right.
Anderson. They can shoot. Oh, really?
Minnesota might win one game.
Yeah.
And they play.
Yeah.
Minnesota might win one game. They discombobulated over there.
But Ed Henry made a great point. Once again, LeBron can burn himself out to where now, let's say they win the play-ins. Now you get to where you got to play 7-game series. He gonna have to play 40 minutes.
That goes back to what I was saying when I said no playing team can go the deep run in the playoffs. Because I'm saying you're gonna play everything just for that playing game. Don't let it be a hard game for you just to get in. Then you go through a series. If you get through a tough series and win that against some competitors, you're not gonna have that energy in the next round. Like it's wear and tear. So you can't make a deep run being a playing team. My opinion.
Oh, I agree. Completely agree.
Good point, man. Like I said, I just think for me, it's two teams that I think, boss man. I think it's two teams that I think should be afraid of the Lakers, and they not playing them. Golden State and the Denver Nuggets. I just think for some reason those two teams, Lakers match up well. They're bigger. So, but everybody else, I think can beat the Lakers.
They play Golden State. They got a great shot. Golden State is terrible. I don't know why, but they're terrible. And is so erratic, like crazy. Denver, on the other hand, I think Denver will have the upper hand because of the altitude in Denver, which also plays into the health of LeBron James.
I think Denver win that Lakers series in 6.
For sure. Definitely.
I believe so. Because here's the thing, right? They get in. They play Denver. Denver going to have home court advantage. I think Denver wipes them out the first 2 games just because of the altitude alone.
And then still one in LA.
They'll take one in LA. They'll probably take the one the
second
game 3. Game 3.
Right, the second one. Game 4, Denver beats them, goes back home, and closes the show. Because now in their mind, like, shit, we tied here to play. What the fuck's going to happen when you got to play in that motherfucking altitude?
Yep.
And you know what Jokic's going to do. He's been used to playing in that, and you know what he's going to do. You know what he's going to do. You know that. So, I just think, man, like, the Lakers story has been so crazy throughout the whole entire year to the point where I think you don't have a real front office. You got whatever LeBron James say is going to go, no matter what. Hell, you signed Tristan Thompson. What are you looking for?
Right.
He didn't do.
He's just another big body to bring in. He's just another big body. They signed some other dude too that I don't even know. Some big man I don't even know.
Shaquille Harrison. He was with the Trailblazers, and he was with the G League affiliate for the Lakers.
The last time we saw Tristan Thompson in the news, this was a Kardashian.
Yes.
That's what we've been hearing in the last 3 years.
And again,
they're all taking the people that know him, that he know them and they know him.
Yeah, but he won a championship with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. He won a championship with them, and Jenny Buss, he just let Jenny Buss not resign them. Like, what was the point of that?
listen, man. Listen, dude. That's just like this whole Bronny thing coming up. All right. I think it's a travesty, and the league is gonna look terrible to the people who are hoopers and the people who know hoop. There's no way in the world his son should be a top 10 pick. Nada. No. Sorry. The kid ain't never been doing nothing in his whole life. He goes to a rich school. He don't play tip-top competition. And for him to put the arrow, to put the bullseye on his son's chest by saying his son is better than the people in the league right now, LeBron is going to do this. He's going to stay. He'll probably stay. Just one last year in LA. He's going to have an opt-out. Whoever he's going to make sure his son does not play college ball because he don't want him to get hurt. He don't want nobody to touch him. So you'll probably see a situation where you might not see him a whole year. He's gonna go with LeBron say. LeBron is gonna say, look, when we come to your franchise, when we put some bucks in the seats, draft my son. If you don't draft my son, you can't get me.
I want to
OG, respectfully, are you watching what's going on? Are you watching Bronny and the Hoop Summit? Are you watching Bronny in the All-American game? He really put it on.
Hold on.
Stop.
I'm agree with y'all. Listen, hold on. I'm agree with y'all. He might not belong.
No,
he might not belong. But every NBA player, every NBA player is using their resources to get the kids where they should be. I agree. He probably don't belong. I agree with you, old boy. There's niggas that's better than him. He wasn't Bron's son. He wouldn't be talking about him. I agree 1,000%. But he's there and he's performing. He's with these niggas and he's performing. He's not looking like he's not supposed to be there.
Well, my brother, I definitely want to answer you, but this is all balls joint. So if he gives me permission to answer, I'll go ahead. But I'll fold it. No,
that's right.
And Henry, hold on, Henry. We all family. I'm not talking about
my Lakers. We talking about the playoffs.
I'm sorry,
but he was talking about Bronny.
He's talking about Bronny when I came in.
Hey, Allball. Can I say one thing? It's not on that subject. I mean,
no,
it's on that subject. I don't leave it at this though. For the son, I'm gonna say it on here. It might happen 5 years from now, later. But Braun and Rich Paul and them is gonna get brought up on charges for some type of tampering. Remember, I said that. Just go ahead.
I won't be surprised at that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
Now, no. Oh, and Henry, it's all jokes. I'm just joking. Come on, man. Nah, man, we all family. I'm just laughing because these guys are so much LeBron James fans that they can do with a straight face and go right now because he's playing decent against 16.
Hey, I love my man because he hit me with so many successions of different things. You ain't watching the summit. You're not watching without All-American. You know what
I come with the facts though. But go ahead. That's not the topic. I want to stay on the topic. We're not even on Bronny. We on.
Yeah, we on the Lakers. We on the
Lakers. You're talking.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mel.
Denver, everybody talking about matchups. I think the Lakers, they got the shooters, they got the wings, they got AD to match. AD owns the Joker. He owns Joker. Do your research. Look at the number. He owns the Joker, bro. Joker's not gonna be the regular Joker against AD, bro. The altitude, that might be a little issue, but I doubt it.
They don't have shooters. They have a couple of dudes that can hit a jump.
Right, hold on.
They got people who can make shots. That's all LeBron needs. What are you talking about?
People that can make shots. What we talking about?
That's all LeBron needs, bro.
Wait. All jokes aside, hold on. Name the knockdown shooter on the Lakers.
They have people who can make shots. That's it. They don't have no shooters. You're right. They don't. Besides Beasley might be their best shooter. They have people who can make open shots. That's all LeBron needs, bro. That's all you need.
Wait, I'm gonna say this, Murder. Remember, we all have fun up here. We all family. But a lot of these dudes, like, see me, I keep it so real that when they laugh at me, I deal with it. I don't care. You know how these dudes get when they gotta tell the truth, they start stumbling. Like, we let them do this. Well, come on, come on, man. Like how y'all joke. Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. You see how y'all was in the comments talking about Tristan Thompson, this and that. How are we gonna say Tristan Thompson is gonna be a little bit of help but then we laugh at Kevin
Cause
Love in
Tristan
Miami.
Thompson's a blue collar down there. He's down there elbowing niggas, getting rebounds, fouling niggas. That's all they need. What are you talking about?
No,
They don't need him to hit shots. They need him to foul,
What do
get
you mean?
rebounds.
That's what
5
it
minutes
is.
of good defense,
All right.
sub your ass out.
All right, hold on.
When AD on the bench.
Hold on.
Probably like,
When was the last time
the year
Tristan
before
Thompson
last, he was
played?
on Boston. What are you talking about?
No, I'm
Let me
asking
check
super
right
cool,
now.
so that's 2 years ago, right?
All they got to do is be in shape, though, Allball. All they got to do is be in shape.
See this? Look, and Papa Schmurder, and he feeding into it. Listen what I'm saying. You telling me a player that played 2 years ago, and then you got Kevin.
He played
Love,
last
who's
year.
been
He
active
averaged
in the
9
league
last
all
year. What are you
these
talking about?
I'm gonna tell you the difference between him and Kevin Love. Kevin Love just ain't work. It don't matter on Miami. Kevin Love would have mattered on the Lakers. That's the difference.
Man, y'all
He
bugging.
played last year. He was
Listen,
on
hold
Chicago and
on,
Indiana
'cause
last
now-
year, bro. He was in the league last year. Look, close.
Kevin Love,
All right,
Kevin
all
Love
right,
would have
all
mattered
right,
on the
all right.
Lakers. He just don't matter on Miami.
Right. You believe in Kevin Love. You think he's gonna be who he's gonna check. I do he might be able to do something else. There's 2 ends. The playoffs, they slow that shit down. You're gonna have to check somebody, bro. He can't check
Love,
nobody.
All Kevin Love do is get charges.
Right.
But we believe in Chris.
Tristan Thompson just gonna foul a couple
Thompson,
of people,
right.
grab some rebounds.
Right.
He just
Oh,
a body.
We need him
This is
to foul and get a couple of rebounds while AD's on the bench.
They deep.
We not coming here for him to get some. He get some points. That's extra. We not looking for him to do that.
All
Foul.
ball. You
Go ahead.
got me explaining like I love LeBron and I'm a Lakers fan, and you know that's not true. I'm just saying.
yeah. I don't know.
Yo, couple
Go
of
ahead,
things.
hit me.
First of all, just because you in shape don't mean you in game shape.
Yeah.
Just because you in shape on the playground don't mean you in NBA shape.
Mm-hmm.
The guy ain't playing a year and a half. That's a lifetime to most guys, especially at his age. The difference between him and Kevin Love is that Kevin Love fits into that offense where you're going to put him on the perimeter just to knock down shots. Tristan Thompson can't do anything but just look
Right.
ugly. That's all he's going
Right.
to do is just ugly, try to be mean
Right.
and all that.
That's what you signed him for.
But here's the thing. He got to bring something.
And I disagree with that. Udonis Haslem just had 24 today. That nigga ain't playing since 2009.
Oh, come on, that was the last shot.
I said,
Y'all, I gotta bring somebody else on up here, man. Y'all out of control, man. Listen, murder. Hey, let me get somebody else. Yo,
look.
Oh, no,
look.
they said.
Yo, look,
Hey,
I'm
much
about to sign off. You can bring him up. I'm gonna sign off. I'll be in the cover. I got you.
Oh,
all right.
You already.
I'm gonna get off as well, man. Hit me up with that link for the YouTube. I'm definitely.
Yes.
All right,
I
much
got
love,
you. I got you for
fam.
sure. Got you. All right, always. Yes. Appreciate y'all. I came back
good,
on
man.
just for y'all. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Mel,
Can we talk about
you
the
hound
Suns
this joint
and the
tonight, bro.
Clippers?
Yeah, we can. Boss man, I'm adding you, boss man. Yeah, hold on, Mel. Rage man. And hold on, I'm trying to get boss. Hey, boss man, I'm sending you the
Look, Tristan
invite.
Thompson is the forcer. That's all we need him for.
My bad, I
We need
fell
him.
out. Nah, that was on me.
Yeah, Rage man, I don't know what the hell happened. Boss man, I'm sending you the invite, boss man. Go ahead. Before we get out of here, because remember, I came back on because some people couldn't get on. And like I said, I told y'all, man, I'm just a good dude by nature. I be feeling guilty when I got people waiting to get in. So let me come back on real quick. I think that Clippers and that Suns, man.
Yes.
I think that's going to be very interesting. And as great as KD is, like for people to not give Clippers
It's
a chance,
wild. It's
wild.
I
Ridiculous.
mean, what they just said, the same people that's not giving the Clippers a chance are the same people just 4 or 5 months ago saying the Suns were done. They don't know what they talking about.
I feel like KD fans is just like LeBron fans. He's the best in the world. He can score.
Very
He can
similar.
score. But didn't they forget about KD? When's the last time he took his own team did something to win a series? He just lost last year in the first round.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hey, boss man, I'm trying to bring you up. I don't know why it's not letting you come up. I want to get boss man in here before we end this live, man.
I just think it's crazy they were saying the Suns was done a couple of months ago, but now somehow just popping KD into the picture and losing Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, they gonna beat some guys who are getting better with Russ.
And then they only played 10 games. Yeah, they 8-0, 10-0, whatever. But 10 games?
Regular season, man.
Right. Just 10 games. That's all y'all played together.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Look, I'm gonna bring both of y'all right back up so I can get Boss Man.
Yo, what up, Star?
Hey, Boss, I don't know what the
That was a
hell
good
was going
conversation,
on.
man.
No, but I kept trying to bring you
Oh,
in.
okay,
I'm like, I
okay.
don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, man, we would listen. Hey, Boss, man, let's make you laugh. I'm gonna let the other two come in. And I was just telling them, right? Now, for some reason, the lives, it cut off after an hour. It don't even give me like the countdown, right? And I was telling my son, I said, yo, I got to be to work early. So I'm like, yo, look, Boss Man, no BS. I be feeling bad when I got people waiting to come in. And I told them, that's why I be trying to tell everybody, we got to start going to YouTube because once again, we could be 10 deep on there, right? And I remember, I'm addicted to the lives with y'all. And remember, I know how it goes. You go from 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Next, it's 12 o'clock at night. I got to be up 3 in the morning to get ready for work. So I'm like, I ain't coming back home. And Papa Schroeder DMs me, yo, I had something to say. So I said, let me come back on. But let's spend about 20 minutes. I want Boss Man to go first, and then y'all two can follow up. This Clippers Suns series is very interesting to me. I wouldn't be surprised if either team win, right, Boss Man? But I want you to answer this.
Absolutely.
Do the Clippers have a chance?
I mean, I like the Suns because I like KD and I like both of them. But when you look at it, reality is the Clippers have a deeper bench. That's just a fact. Nothing we can do, but we can't dispute that. However, to me, the best scores are on the Suns. You can get 40 and 40 from KD and Book any day of the week. They can average 40 points in that series. But if it goes that seventh game, I think the Clippers outlast them because of the bench play. If it's going 5 games, then I got the Suns.
He made a good point about
Rage Man, go ahead, and then Mel can follow up.
But in the case of the playoffs, I think the defense gonna matter, and I think the Clippers are a little more physical in the post with Zubac, Mason Plumlee. They can pull out Marcus Morris. They ain't been playing him a lot, but they can pull him out when they need to. They got Nico. They just deep. Like they said, then they got Norman Powell coming off the bench, Terrence Mann, Bones, Eric Gordon. They deep, man. Then once you compare the Suns bench, you got Torrey Craig. They lost Jay Crowder. They lost Mikal Bridges. They lost Cam Johnson. Who you got? Campaign, Damian Lee, Bismack Biyombo. I mean, them ain't no real big-time scorers. I mean, the Clippers got scorers on the bench in every position. Plumlee, Nico, Marcus Morris, Bones, Mann, Norman Powell. Like you said, I think they just deeper.
Go ahead.
I know you was wilding too, Mel.
About Tristan Thompson.
I was joking.
Thank you, Boss Man.
I feel like the Clippers is just listen. The Clippers, almost anybody can create, right? For the Clippers, they got the point guard. What you want? Bones? They could go Bones. They could go Westbrook. They had Mans at the PG before Westbrook was there. Westbrook don't even play a lot. He played at the first half, second half. He don't really get no tick. At the 2, they got Gordon, PG, Powell, like the 3, Kawhi, Batum. He can play the 3-4. Everybody play both ends of the floor too. They play both ends, bro, and they got bodies, coaching, and like you were saying, if there was a team that's been like they only one game better than the Lakers. That's kind of disappointing for the team that they have. But if a team, you know, that's ready for the playoffs or could get together to playoffs, would be them and Golden State, bro. This team is crazy, bro. But then, like, y'all naming the people on Suns, yeah, that sounds good on fantasy basketball. 40 and 40 niggas is scoring 120, 130. That's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Now, let me say this real quick. I've been saying this all season. The Clippers in the West remind me of Miami in the East. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, I think those two teams are just built for the playoffs. Those teams are not going to look good in the regular season. They're going to have injuries, but if they could be in the playoffs healthy, now look at many players that they could throw on KD. Now, of course, you're not going to stop him, but they got Batum, they got Plumlee, they got the Morris twin, they got Kawhi. That's 4 bodies that they could continue to switch
and Chris
up
Paul.
on Kawhi Leonard, and also Devin Booker. I think Zubac can offset Ayton a little bit. Of course, I think Ayton is a little better, but Zubac is no bum. And then you got the Chris Paul, Westbrook, you got Gordon. And then I'm going to tell you a player that people were sleeping on. That young kid, man, he has an opportunity to really make his name in the playoffs. Now, can Phoenix win? Yes, but I think it's going to be tough, boss, man. A lot of people don't even give the Clippers a chance, and they say because of Paul George. And I'm saying this is why you have 2 superstars or maybe 3. So when one of them go down, the next one steps up. Say, Russell Westbrook.
Everybody made some great points. I mean, Westbrook is going to be the X factor. No question about it, because he has something to prove. He's been from this team to that team. And now he's on the Clippers, and now he's going to be playing well with the Clippers because he has nothing to lose at all. He's going to give his all. He's going to do what he needs to do. You have to think about also, a lot of players that play with him became MVPs because of him.
Brad Beal,
had their best
scoring.
Yeah. So he makes the team better because of what he can do. He's an energized bunny. He's going to that basket, go hit his little shots and all that. I just believe that he's going to be the X factor. Him and Gordon's going to be the X factor.
I'm glad you brought up. Terrence Mann, because all the people that's down the Clippers, they haven't watched the Clippers' last playoff run in 2021. Terrence Mann, I forgot against who. I think it was either the Mavericks or the Jazz. He dropped 40 in one of them games. The Clippers in 2021, they were an injury away from making the finals. They were going to beat the Suns in 7 games, or 6 or 7, if Kawhi never got hurt against the Jazz. They were going to beat the Bucks. So all the people that's doubting the Clippers ain't really watched the Clippers because they ready.
And not even that. You said Terrence Mann, Norman Powell too. That nigga come off the bench. He averaged 17. He shoot it. He gets to the Baja. He gets
6
to
man
it,
of the
bro.
year candidate.
Nobody talk about him.
He's a bucket. He's a bucket. But also, everybody is underestimating, and I've not heard nobody say on none of these lives, even on none of the networks.
2021.
When the last time we seen Kawhi Leonard healthy in the playoffs?
You know something? To me, all that's just phony because they are unhealthy right now. I mean, they play 82 games. Let's keep it real. They all got some.
No, but Kawhi tore his ACL,
aching here and all that. It's just a part of the game, huh?
At all.
Absolutely.
Right,
but he's back playing.
But then look, they rest. A lot of teams rested their players this week.
Yes.
Teams that made the playoffs this week that just passed, and then resting again the next week coming up. That's gonna make a big difference for a lot of teams, bro. 2 weeks of rest almost is different, bro.
Yeah, that's fact.
Oh, it's a whole lot different, man. When everybody's healthy, it's a totally different game, man. And you said it right, Allball.
Yeah.
You know, regular season totally different from the playoffs. It's a different mindset. You have to be mentally ready for these next 7 games that you're going to play. If it's 7 games, 4 games, whatever it may be. And if you're not shining when you're out there, your behind's going to sit on that bench. Point blank.
Yep. Let me tell you something. I don't like it, but certain teams and certain players, they waiting for the playoffs, and that's a Kawhi Leonard. And once again, the last time we seen that man
Toronto?
fully healthy in the playoffs, Toronto Raptors, and we knew what happened. He had the league shook.
I just want to see what's the
Everybody
game
act like
plan
they
going to
know
be. Is it the
what's
game
going on.
plan going to be like to throw everybody at KD and try to really shut him down, or let the KD get his numbers and then let everybody else not get their numbers?
Throw everybody at him like Boston did. Throw Norman Powell, throw Kawhi, Morris, Zubac, throw them all at him. Let them tire.
That's what I'm more interested in. The playing is cool. I want to see the strategies on the coaching end.
You know what I think they're gonna do? They're gonna do the same thing they do with LeBron. They're gonna let him get his. They're gonna let him get his numbers. Then at the end of the game, they're gonna put Kawhi on him.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question before we get out of here, because it's getting late. Like I said, I only came back on for y'all. Like I said, I feel bad when people can't come on. But I seen on TV today that they're looking into Dallas Mavericks because of what they did the other game, not playing all their players. Did y'all see that?
I think that was Mark Cuban.
Please, what is y'all thoughts on
part of the Dog and Pony show? You know, I think Mark Cuban think they was kind of screwed out of some games. I think they was in like 5th or 6th seed. Now they in the play-in. Yeah,
he lost that challenge in the Golden State. They lost that.
He's thinking the league wanted them in the play-in, and he didn't want to play a part of that game, so he just sat everybody out. I don't think it was Luka quitting. I think that was a Mark Cuban call.
I think it was something like they said something like, I think if they win a certain amount of games or in a certain spot, like it's like a 1 or 2 game difference whether they get a lottery pick or not. Sound like that. So I think I don't know all the details on that one, but
I think it was the league.
But it makes sense. If I win 1 more game or 2 more games, I don't get a lottery. But if I lose these 2 games, I get a top 13 pick. What you gonna do as an owner?
I think it was the league trying to feed the Mavericks to the Lakers or another big team because remember, Kyrie's still public enemy number 1, and they got Kyrie with one of their league favorites, Dallas, Luka Doncic. So I think it was a bit of all that. I think it was a Mark Cuban call, not wanting to be part of the play-in. I think it was the league trying to throw the lambs to the slaughter in the Dallas Mavericks. I think it was a mix of all that.
But they showed Kyrie on the bench. He was laughing when they was losing at the end of the game too. Him and Mark Cuban, they was both laughing at the end of the game when they was losing.
Yeah.
It was a power move, but it still was, a lack of a better word, a sucker move too. You know, he don't mind paying the fine, $100,000 fine, $200,000 fine, whatever. What you have to do is take their picks away from them. Then people will stop doing it. If you take somebody picks away, if you got the number 1 and number 2 pick, take the behind, then they'll stop doing
next
it.
Season for sure.
Because yes, you know, so that's the thing you have to do. You know, we all want to see our team just give your best, man. Don't give up. Anything can happen, man. We talked about this last time on live. Knicks went to the championship 8 seed. Yeah. It was the 8 seed. Denver did the same thing, 8 seed. You know?
Great point. So what I was saying, as much as we joke and play and all that stuff, when you got 2 players like that, anything can happen. I don't care what nobody say. In the playoffs, when you got 2 players of that caliber, anything can happen in a 7-game series. So for them to do that, like I said, I'm going to go a little different route. Mark Cuban, hey, man, he's been spoiling you for a long time. This year, he ain't spoiled you. The superstar, to some extent, didn't live up to the hype. They made a big trade that backfired on them for whatever reason, and in the playoffs. And now you kind of looking like the laughing stock right now. I think Mark Cuban took that personal, which you should never take it personal. You have a business, you have a team, you're supposed to run it accordingly at all times at the highest degree. And I think what you said, boss man, made great sense. You can't give up like that.
I wonder
what nobody said. can't give up like that.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Jason Kidd, man.
Pay for that.
JaVale
They gonna
McGee
pay for that.
situation, because I almost forgot JaVale McGee was on the team, man. The disrespect he get, 3-time NBA champion, man. He couldn't even start.
What? What? This is a different NBA, bro.
Are you telling me? Wait, hold on.
He don't get no playing time. When has JaVale McGee ever got playing time?
I'm gonna cut you off. You telling me JaVale McGee, the starting center on a back-to-back championship team with the Golden State Warriors, and with your man LeBron James, who started on that team, you mean to tell me he can't start just a couple years later for the Mavericks? What you saying?
It's a different NBA, bro. And he never played major minutes. He's never played major minutes. He played 10 minutes and sit the bench the rest of the game. All them teams he
started on the Warriors. He started on the global team. What are you talking about?
But his role. But I don't disagree with what you said. But his role was totally different to Golden State and with another team because
Luka, LeBron.
No, because with the Warriors he didn't have to score. With the Warriors, his job was not to score the ball at all. They didn't care. Get the rebound, protect the rim, we're fine. With the other team, they need him to score. You have to be a threat. He's no threat.
That's what they got.
Wait, he was on Phoenix last year. He didn't start in Phoenix last year, bro. What are you talking about? Right. The year before that, he was on Denver. He didn't start in Denver. What are you talking about, bro?
They got Deontay Ayton.
Right, and the year before that, he was on Cleveland.
On teams he started, he won championships.
He's never played more than 15 minutes per game. That don't matter, is what I'm telling you, bro. It's cool. It's gonna look cute. Start for 5 minutes, score 3 points, 6 points, get 2 rebounds, and don't play. He done it. It's saying everywhere he's been going, bro. What are you talking about?
So when has JaVale McGee ever been a scorer? He was not a scorer.
So what's your point? He's not impacting the game. That's why he don't play, bro.
So what do you say then? Right. What?
But hold on. Hold on. Let me get this right before we get out of here. You honestly think you think JaVale McGee should be a
size, right?
today?
I'm talking about for the Mavericks.
No, you just talking. All right, I understand. Hold on, Ray. Are you just talking about
they need size? You had JaVale McGee the whole season,
bro. He's never averaged over 6 rebounds.
But he's over 7 feet tall. You need size, right?
No. But boss, I understand what he's saying to a certain degree. I don't agree with it all. But once again, if he's on the bench,
that's my whole point.
It's hard to start him though. I understand, but yeah, I'm Rage Man. I'm gonna have to disagree to a certain extent. It's hard to start him. I'm being honest. It's because they don't have the personnel.
Wasn't the White Powell? They still got the White Powell, right?
It's hard. It's hard to start him. But
I'm sorry for the Mavericks because Jason Kidd promised him a starting position. That's their fault.
Okay, I didn't know
and
that.
That's something totally different.
Right.
But we can't blame this on.
Bro, they got the White Powell and they got Christian Woods over there. What you want to start JaVale McGee? What are you talking about, bro?
And again, I'm glad you just brought that. That's again Jason Kidd's fault. That's Jason Kidd's fault for not playing Christian Wood because he had a beef with the Silas dude in Houston. That's his fault. So that's the Mavericks' fault.
But once
what are you talking about? You talking about the next stuff.
Get out of here. What we've been saying, boss man.
Hold on. Shout out my man Bub right there.
Looked
up. Big shout out Bub. But my thing is this: what we've been saying. It's a look at what we're talking about. It's a mess over there.
It is.
They got to clean it up and it starts from the top. So once again, I agree with Boss Man, and I agree with all y'all. We can't blame Kyrie. We can't blame Jason Kidd. If we want to blame a little bit, okay, but it's too much of a mess. You got to clean it up. Cuban got to clean it up.
Yeah.
And like Boss Man said, Boss Man, there's still a lot of people out here to get picked up. People that's going to be X factors in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everybody making a joke of the Christian Thompson thing, okay, but there's still players out there that could change a team, that could win a game or two, or do something, get a stop or hit a shot.
That's so true, because I know Ed Henry said the other time about these guys been out of the league for a couple of months or a year. These guys are still in top-notch shape, man.
Still professional athletes.
These guys
are go away
still playing basketball. This is like an interview for they behind. When they get on that court, everything is just
that muscle memory.
They are ready.
They've been doing this shit their whole life.
Okay, I got a quick question for y'all. With that very logic. So what was the point of them? Y'all, that logic y'all just used. What was the point of them just signing Tristan Thompson and not re-signing JaVale McGee? Is Tristan Thompson better than JaVale McGee?
Yes.
He probably fits their team better.
Yes.
Yeah, he might not be better, but he fits the team.
He's better. Who's the
In
more
what
threat?
way?
Okay, who's the more threat? Let's take it easy now. Think about it. They both rebound the same way. Who you giving the ball to down low? Who's going to score the ball?
Giving it to JaVale McGee.
This guy's
You need to comb your hair. You really need to comb your hair.
Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping.
We're gonna leave it on that note, man. I appreciate all
I got to be
y'all,
to work
man.
tomorrow at 6 in the morning too, man. Peace, y'all.